Hello and welcome everybody to a new game called Unicorn Overlord. First we check the options. Enable fast forwarding cutscenes. Auto advanced dialogue. I hope most of the dialogue is voiced. But welcome everyone. How are you doing? Hopefully you have a wonderful Sunday. Yeah, I wanted to play something different. I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I wanted to play something different, and that game is something that I know it will take a long time. So I also want to focus on other games. And probably play weekends. I will play Friday and Saturdays, probably Final Fantasy VII. And then Sundays, probably this. Or whatever I feel like. And then weekdays I probably... Tomorrow I will play start another new game. It is a secret. Shh. But Tuesdays to Thursdays I will play Darksiders 3. Voice language, music volume, auto run, auto pause at start of stage. I am keeping all options same. But yes, I found this game. I felt attacked that it is called Unicorn Overlord. I think it was also fitting, and otherwise I don't know anything about this game. What kind of battle system this is? I know that this is supposed to be strategy, but without further ado, let's start.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Alain at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Alain is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Alain. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
Would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Paul exit to the city. The queen is... Aha, I see the problem here. Our great general reduces to little more than a base traitor, You'll find my head not so easily parted from my soldiers for more. I wonder if you can say the same. Come everyone, we march this day for Her Majesty Ilenia. Unit movement. Move the cursor with stick to select allied unit and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elena's unit and use the move command to make them march toward one more position. And I see the problem here. Auto advanced dialogue off. Difficulty tactical. Usually tactical is the hard mode. Help!
We've no time to falter.
One more unit.
Make haste.
Aha! Unit details. Linear. Prioritize flight. I am going to enjoy this game. This is so complex.
I have you.
I trust you. I shall protect you. Behold my might. Does this
Attack
suit
up.
you? Up, sir.
How's this? Victory is ours.
I am just checking. Attack a single enemy. This is probably something I will need to teach less more. Let's go.
Brace yourself!
Crush him good.
You'll see no harm.
I trust you.
Witness the royal blade! Shall end here!
Embarrassing. I am your shield. You'll see no harm. We strive together.
Does this suit you? I never
Go.
miss.
I have you.
My magic is yours. Cornea shall never cave!
What does the 4 mean?
Caesar!
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further.
All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
And the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornea's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Alain, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Alain's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. Ten years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Sorry, Alain, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And
And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Alain? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying.
She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Alain?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We'd best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages. Battle stages are the fields of combat, the allied and enemy units which war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post, which then give Alain units the order to deploy.
The day will be ours.
Deploy unit consumes one valor point. From the course displayed in the upper left of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses and more. Alain, look, they've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible.
To me.
Battle menu. When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you're finished preparing to enter the fray. Smash battle ball. Like a single infield physical defense. Quick heal. Flow of battle. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, a combatant initiative determines the turn order within battle. When combatant turns arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes AP action points. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order to according to their initiatives. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First, Alain's noble card will trigger when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using a passive skill consumes passive points. So cool. Next, Scarlet's Quick Heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally.
Let me.
Finally, the enemy's parting blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can also press to view the battle log and review the skills that were used in battle.
We march on!
If either unit is defeated in battle, the side with the lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them. Just one more push.
The time is at hand. Onward.
In case a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit the first strike, a unit execute the first strike will always act first, regardless of initiative.
A fine job. A fine bout.
Good, all that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's well excited, right? I hope it's okay. Collision a unit in a town, fort or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility.
To me. 'Tis ours now.
Repleting facilities replace valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as spaces from which allied units can be deployed. Lex. Sorry about that, they caught me off guard there. But don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still, Visai could have done more though. He only missed cut ahead to make up for it. Unit movement. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Set Lex's unit, the mark location.
I'm up. You got it. So, what next?
Just what I was hoping for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of.
Ready. On it.
Is this safe? Damn, might have gotten too eager there. Lex! No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher the stat is, the quicker they'll move through battle states. The unit's combat mobility is determined by the individual mobility stat of its members.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. As you wish.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L1 R1 to have Joseph's units back in for Lex's. Before battle you see a prediction of how much damage each units will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
Gaze upon the face of your...
This isn't gonna...
I shall hold nothing back. Gaze upon the face of your demise. For the liberation.
Lex, are you alright? Somewhat, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine shall perk you up again. That's healing tonic. When a combatant HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skill can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants. Select the other option from a unit's action menu to use an item.
I've got to make this work.
Phew, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of liability on his own. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry on to the harbor. My word, what's that? But that's Hodrick. He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornia's defense. What might possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy may be. The time limit expires. Defeat Hodrick. Move the cursor while holding close to select multiple units and give them all the same order at once. After selecting desired units, release cross and choose a destination to order all set to head toward that location. Ordering a unit to move or pressing cross during the battle stage will either pause the game. Move and items commands are used even while the game is paused. Press to resume the game.
Yes, sir.
Come.
Your villainy ends here.
Gaze upon
you face.
Come.
Your villainy.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I have you. The battle is won.
Sure thing. You got it.
I shall hold nothing back.
Come then.
Gaze.
Your villainy.
Come. Hold fast. I fight in me yet. A trivial undertaking.
On it.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
You face me.
I shall hold.
Come then.
Come. Stand true. Glory to the liberation. For the liberation.
Yes, sir.
You face.
I shall hold.
This one's mine. No stopping now.
Chloe leveled up.
In service of the crown.
No stopping now.
Onward.
Gaze upon the face of your.
I'm ready to hit something.
Come.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself.
I have you! I fight in me yet.
Such firm defenses, our weapons barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave it to me, Alain. Hold the first battle, advance in time quickly. Atu. First can be used in both in stages and different battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically assume it.
Gaze upon the...
You don't stand a chance.
Come.
I'm ready to hit something.
Gaze,
this one's
I shall hold nothing back.
I'm ready to hit something.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Hold fast. The battle is won. Fatigue has struck.
Such a trivial battle should never hold my advantage.
Awaiting your command.
I'm up.
Your villainy ends here.
Let's go.
Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it. Try again.
Light! Easy now.
Good. You face me. We march on. Another step forth.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Victory grows ever closer.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the Cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Alain!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Alain.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Alain?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Alain, Of course. I'll do everything I can, as is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Of course I will save. In the mission. Set your difficulty. This can be chosen anytime from the options menu. Standard difficulty focus on fair, tactical battles for first-time players or those seeking a moderate challenge. Just normal. Thank you. Always normal. For me.
Alain, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
My work here is concluded. I leave the rest to you and your capable band. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Straight into the horder's nest, huh? You've got to do something, Alain. Hear me, soldiers of Cornea. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It's nothing personal. Just following orders from the guy paying the coin. Damn. We've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Your Highness. Without everyone, I beg you. Come, my prince.
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renaud, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renaud?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We went after Renaud. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
So that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, Your Highness. And the Legion will not know peace until we claim it as our own. House Carl. House Carls are excellent attackers, who can lower an enemy defense to deal heavy damage. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we'll have nowhere left to run. Then we defend it at any cost, and proceed forward with extreme caution. Captured, defeat Aubin. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our needs will struggle without the proper changes to the formations. To deploy screen to adjust unit formations. Before engaging the enemy mercenaries, press to adjust unit formation. On this screen, you can add, swap or remove members of a given unit. Perhaps we ought to explain the strength of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Plus, each character has a set class that determines their combat affinities, as well as what weapons and skills they are able to use. Listen. Such information would prove quite valuable, yes, please go on. As you wish, my prince. To begin with, cavalry classes such as mine are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Knight. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units, and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Remember, Your Highness, that danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Hoplite. Boasting great shields, armor and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. Defending is not the only way to survive, though, if you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. I mean, he's not wrong. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thief. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row, while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formation as example of how you may wish to deploy. Example units, Lord and Knight. The Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. Example unit, Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Limb Edge. Lord and Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense. Thank you everyone, I'll be certain to keep this in mind when planning our formations. Reposition. And then here. No! Scarlet up! Nah. I will do this and no, wait. No. Already full! Aha! Never mind then. Fighter soldier.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. The path is set.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. By your word.
Now then.
Come.
Come then.
I shall hold nothing back.
You face me.
I just want to test this out.
Thanks. Nope. Nice try. Good.
No, wait. Move. There.
What
and
would you
you
ask?
Go kill that
Very
one.
well.
And then of course I don't have any to deploy. Yes, no valor points.
Come.
Your villainy ends here. A fine job. A fine bout.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Stand true! I am with you! chosen my grave yet.
Engaging battle consume 1 stamina. Seen on the shield to a unit's right. Units will be unable to move. Unit starting stamina is dependent by its leader. When possible, Johannes, you should try to avoid using only a single unit in battles. Should your stamina be exhausted, they will have no choice but to rest where they stand until it recovers. Select rest from a unit's action menu to command it to rest. The unit will then enter a waiting state and recover a set amount of stamina. Keep in mind, a rest unit is defenseless against enemy attacks. If an enemy engages a rest unit in battle, that unit will unable to use active or passive skills. I can actually now
they will
take
know
this.
what hit them. Ready. On it.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
We march. To me.
Here is soldiers. Damn it, looks like they've got their guys crying all over the harbor. And judging by appearances, I suspect they have more units ready to join the battle at any moment. Facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally call reinforcements to the battle. Try attacking the enemy controlled facility if you wish to stem the tide. This will force them to heal, stopping them from summoning reinforcements.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I'm up. Yes, sir.
Come. Good. I have you. Glory to the liberation. For the liberation. Awaiting your command. By your word. Hoist the banners.
Oh, kind sir, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battle ahead. The bridge there appears to be held by enemy spear bearers. Not only are they capable of delivering piercing attacks to an entire column, but they deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. As you exert the utmost caution in handling them. Some skills like the soldier's lawn thrust can pierce an enemy unit, damaging enemies in the front and back rows of a single column. Components arranged in a columns are susceptible to piercing attacks. As such, you should try stagger them instead. Move the cursor over a unit and press to view the unit's detail skills when you can exercise them. Okay. A fine amount of life. Let us consider well the enemy's strength before marching into battle. You can change the unit's formation as a the tactics as you see fit. Wait, Templar sword. Oh, that is used. Okay. Never mind, I was this close to taking... No, then no. I like this. Aha!
We march. The path is set. Come then. I'll take that. Saw that. Good.
Okay, that is our target. So Joseph can go here.
To me. You face me.
I shall hold nothing back.
Come then. We march on. Well fought.
Hey, kids are that bad. Come on, boys. It's time we teach them what we're up against. There are more of them? You've gotta be kidding me. Alas, there's no joke. I suggest we stand our ground and wait their advantage, rather than charge blindly forward. Facilities that surround the bridges have a variety of collision effects, which are bestowed upon the units collisioned within. These effects can prove quite useful, quite powerful, so try to collision units in facilities whenever enemies approach. If you wish to review a facility collision effect, simply move the cursor over that facility. You can now skip battles by pressing option button. It's often better to watch battles play out, as skipping them prevents you from learning why a unit won or lost. No stamina consumption, no wait time.
The time is at hand. The path is set. Ready.
You got it.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
For the liberation.
Come. Hold fast. I've not chosen my grave yet. What would you ask? As you wish.
These ruins may hold something of use. You can find items by collision in ruins.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Stand true!
liberation.
All done.
I shall hold nothing back. Hold fast. I am with you.
En hot-trick leveltä.
I've much room to improve.
I've not chosen my grave yet. I'll not fail you. Very well.
This one's mine.
You face me.
You don't stand a chance.
Your villainy ends here.
Thanks.
A fine job.
Sure thing. On it.
I have taken it as our own.
Dew of Strength.
Come then. We march on. We march.
Yeah.
To me. You face me.
This one's mine. Score one for Lex. See, Chloe? I can do stuff. Told you I'm awesome. Ready.
Ooh.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I'm up. On it.
What would you ask? By your word.
I'm ready to hit something.
Your villainy ends here.
Thanks.
Good. A fine bout.
Not great.
Come. Stand true. For the liberation.
Then this unit actually there.
Very well.
Sure thing. got it.
Hoist the banners. Awaiting your command. By your word.
I'm here.
That door is open. Leader of the mercenaries. Don't let your guard down for even a second. The stats depletes beneath an enemy's stamina requires the strength of their units. An enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars depending on their strength. The enemy with 3-star rating is the commander for a given battle stage. Press to open the stage menu where you can review unit formation, save progress and more. Consider saving before critical moments, such as engaging enemy commanders in battle. That is actually very interesting advice. I will take it.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
I have you! Stand true! Stand. I fight in me yet.
He is even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful opponent? We can indeed. Our morale alone should be more than enough to see us through. You can now use follow skills during the battle stage. Use them by selecting follow skills option from unit action menu. Different classes have access to different follow skills, each of which consume valor points when used. For example, Alain's Valhall's order will grant first strike to allied units in battle, which will prove useful when fighting enemy commanders.
We march. Excellent. The time is at hand. To me.
I'm up.
What would you ask? Awaiting your command. As you wish. I'll not fail you.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
What would you ask? By your word.
You face me.
It's not looking great.
Your villainy ends here. You face me. Apologies, but I fear we lack the time for pleasantries.
Figures. Let's get it over with then.
Saw that.
You're done for!
Nice try. A fine job. I must never yield. march.
Not bad.
We march. Stronger than ever.
You don't stand a chance.
Your villainy ends here. Come.
This one's mine. Damn it.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done.
Awaiting your command.
You face me. We march on. You impressed? Victory grows ever closer.
Acquired Vitality Talisman. Yeah.
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now, but with all the time about him. Never could have done it without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have. Please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I'd heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Alain, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
It doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the Liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Choose a heralded achievement to represent Alain. This can be edited later from the herald menu. Nope. Left supporter. There. But I am taking a small break. I will be right back. Sorry for the wait. Yes. To begin with, Your Highness, I suggest we make for the fourth features level-headed and increase the maximum size of our unit. You will now come across a fleet of quests as you explore Fenrit. You can review the details of any quest you've received by pressing Option to open the Overlord menu and selecting quest log. You can move freely to the Overlord with stick. Start by heading for Fort Solid and selecting Visit. It is now time for idle wandering, Your Highness. Let us increase the size of the unit for... Forts offer a number of vital services, allowing you to hire mercenaries and expand your units. Additional services will become available as you gain more renown, for now by selecting Expand Unit. Here you can exchange honors you've earned to increase the maximum size of a unit or unlock additional unit slots. Honors are awarded for feats of valor and can be expended at forts for the service offered within. They can be earned by completing battle stages, making deliveries, defeating mandatory enemies, and more. As done, Your Majesty, you can now assign more members to your units. And people who fight in the same unit will slowly come closer. Rapport. As characters rapport with each other, their rapport level will increase. Characters with a high rapport level will receive bonus that boosts their stats while assigned to the same unit. Reaching certain rapport levels with specific pairs of characters will also unlock a rapport conversation between them. This is the information for our units whenever you next have the chance, Your Majesty. Now the uniforms by pressing to open the menu. Mind if I grab your ear too? We nabbed some nice gear in that last battle. Well, you did. Anyway, make sure to share the spoils, yeah? We need everyone armed to treat if we wanna keep him bleeding. You can choose equipments upon the character list menu now and equip it. That's me opened earlier. See the also, change the unit's leader after deployment to a battle stage, but doing so will cost you 1 valor point, so to help decide on your desired leader before deploying. XAP, okay. Not equipped. I always knew proper equipment was vital, but it really does impact everything. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, we're just not stopping there. Come on, let's head to the nearest town and buy ourselves something nice. We have the funds to spare after all. Here, I lead the way. And here we are, Your Majesty. This town has both an armorer and provisioner for all your purchasing needs. I'll be sure to make good use of them. Okay, thank you. Okay. Towns provide your army as opportunity to purchase equipment, valuable items, station cards, and more. Complete surveys to rebuild towns and restore their full functionality. Visit an armorer when you want to purchase equipment. Keep in mind, each town's armor has limited stock. You can use to purchase multiple pieces of equipment at the same time. Upon using compare stats to purchase a piece of equipment, you'll be able to immediately equip it to a selected set.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done.
Oh, that is beer. Shh, noted. Oh, but they can use it.
Done and done.
Hand axe. Short spear.
Done and done. Be seeing ya.
Visit a professional purchase consumable items like armors. Each town's professor has limited stock.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours.
Brightly colored pots that give off a floral aroma, an excellent gift for one who appreciates flowers.
Thank you very much. Come back soon.
Making deliveries to towns will help rebuild lands that were devastated under Sinnoh and rule. The requisite materials can be gathered from foraging sites in various regions of the Overworld. Looks like we've got our gear sorted. Now come on, Scarlet's waiting for us. Could you spare word first, my prince? We've received a report that Renaud has situated himself in a large city in the eastern reaches of Cornea. Our compatriot Miriam lies in wait not far from there. She waits our arrival with great anticipation. I've ready the map and mark down destination, Your Highness. As for the route we take to reach it, I shall leave that decision in your capable hands. You can now access the world map. Press touchpad to open it, and you can retrieve details from faster and faster to those you have previously populated. I've also compiled an archive of the intelligence we possess at present. You may peruse it at your leisure. You can now view the favorite archive by pressing options then selecting library from the Overlord menu. Archive entries will be added as you progress through the story and as you resurface and map. Your Highness, given your current forces of arms, mounted rescue will likely prove an immense challenge. I suggest we first focus on liberating the people of this region, weakening Zeronia's forces and increasing our renown. The greater fame our cause bears through the continent, the easier it will be to enlist others to aid. Raising the Rebellious Army's renown will increase the range of social efforts. Renaissance be earned by complete quests, event towns and more. What am I doing? Looking for materials to help this place rebuild, of course. If you deliver the items at town once, you'll get a nice reward to make up for your trouble. Folks like us aren't much for the sword, so this is the only way we've got of putting food on the table. You should try making interviews too, if you're of the mind. It's good, honest work, and you'll be helping the folks rebuild. Then matters by forcing sites. Forward. Okay. It's good to see you, Your Highness. I'm pleased to report that you can station guards in towns you've liberated. After you station a guard, you can speak to them or even give them gifts if you'd like. Oh, and a guarded town will send funds to support the operations each time we add to our territory. They also gather materials forced from any nearby forcing sites. And a guard can still join you in battle, so don't hesitate to station them all over the favorite. Alas, the town to the north isn't in any state to have a guard station to it, but don't fret. By making debris and rebuild the town, you'll be able to post one there in no time. At fort, you can hold a mock battle to pit two of your units against each other. It's a great chance to see how your units fare in actual combat, so it's worth giving it a try every now and then. Hiring mercenaries isn't the only thing you can do at fort. You can also increase the number of units you are able to command. It costs honor, of course, but it's well worth it in my book. Looks like you don't have enough renown to make it happen though. Try coming back once people know you a little better. You've got the look of a guy who doesn't know the first thing about housecars. I'd be glad to fill you in. I'll even spar if you wanna give it a try. Anyway, housecars like me, are known far and wide for their high attack power. And I know this is just a little sparring, but don't expect me to hold back. Well, what do you say? Feels nice taking a good hit every now and then. By the way, my parting blow skill gives me one last attack at the end of every battle. Try hiring a housecar if you like the sound of catching enemies with their guards down. Oh, and I'll be here whenever you wanna try something out.
scum!
You supposed to be the town guard? Sorriest sight I ever seen. Now go on and run home if you know what's good for you.
As if I'd ever cede to vulgar bandits such as you. The Father shall strike you down for your sins.
Not today, you won't. But I'll let you take that up with him yourself. Me? I've had enough divine judgment to last a lifetime. You know the drill, boys. Grab anything that's not nailed to the floorboards.
You alright? I believe so, yes. I don't think the Black Talons had gotten this far. If I may, sir, who are you? Name is Rolf, with the Cornian militia. I've been tracking these bandits for a while now, and this is where it select me. Now go get somewhere safe. I'll handle this. Oh, sirs, you have to help us, please. I have a bad feeling about this. What's happened here? It was a pack of bandits. We had our village in the middle of the night, sir. Nice man named Ulf came and saved us, but he bid us flee. Then went off to face them all on his own. That doesn't sound good. It isn't. Order and justice hold little meaning under the cruel dominion of Genoa, Your Highness. We need to liberate this region if we wish to proceed with any semblance of safety. Indeed, it would be ill done of us to abandon these people in their darkest hour. No, thank you, sirs. Unliberated regions. Regions you are not yet liberated are patrolled by enemy soldiers, preventing them from being explored safely. Completing battle stages will liberate enemy regions, thus securing the area and driving out hostile forces. Animal free. Yes.
And you were aided by a man named Rolf, you say?
Yes, my lord. He claimed to be with the Cornia militia.
I have heard tell of common folk taking up arms to defend their fellow man.
He may agree to join our cause, assuming we can happen upon him before the enemy does.
It's worth the attempt, if nothing else. We should make haste.
Please stay safe out there.
We shall. The only thing you need worry about is what to do with those flowers of yours.
Hey, boss, it looks like we got trouble. Then you know what to do. Get rid of him and fast. That outsider is most likely Rolf. And it seems he is quite the predicament. We should speak to him. To initiate better stage conversations, move a character to someone they can speak to, then select talk to the action menu. Review which characters speak to each other by pressing and then select conversation. Host captured. Defeat Camel.
I'll pierce you clean through. Run as much as you like, Black Talon swine. My arrows will cover any distance in pursuit of justice.
Thieves and Hunters. In addition to thieves' neutral high evasion, they can also use evade to dodge incoming attacks. However, the Hunter's skill Eagle Eye provides a true strike attack, allowing them a guaranteed hit even against foes using evade.
day will be ours. The time is at hand. Onward.
They will know what hit them. Ready. On it.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. Very well.
I never miss my target. That went better than I expected. I'll pierce you clean through. Do you see now?
Huh? Who are you?
I take it you're the one they call Rolf.
That depends on who's asking.
We stand with the Liberation Army. We just spoke to a pair of civilians who claimed you helped them to safety.
So the girls made it out. More welcome news than I'm used to, that. It's as you say. I am Rolf, captain of the Cornian militia. What militia we have, at least. If you're truly willing to brave these bandits, then I'd be glad to have you join me.
That's precisely why we've come. We confront them together.
Hunter. Hunters can directly target enemies in the back row, so single out back row support classes to gain an edge in battle. Not only can I fight battles of my own, but support others from a distance as well. Simply call when you need me. Assist. Units led by hunters are able to aid allies from distance by using range assist. When an allied unit encounters an enemy within range, rest to join the battle with range assists.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I have you! Hold fast! I am with you! Glory to the liberation! I've not chosen my grave yet.
Vanquish a 3-member unit in just one battle.
We march. To me.
Sure thing. You got it.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
Who's my target? Do you need something? Understood.
I shall hold nothing back.
You don't stand a chance.
Your villainy.
Come.
This come then.
I shall hold nothing back.
I'm ready to hit something. I'm here too. I've arrived. This one's mine. I'll support you.
Healing.
That's how it's done. I'm ready.
Are you going to stay there?
Gaze upon the face of your tomorrow.
I'm here too.
I have you! Hold fast! The battle is won! I'll not fail you. Very well. Come. Stand true! I have you! A trivial undertaking. Awaiting your command. By your word.
You don't stand a chance. I'll support you. No stopping now.
Take notes, Lex.
No stopping now. Ready. Yes, sir. Who's my target? Heading there now.
I have taken it as our own.
There's something on the ground there. An item, if I had to guess. Come on, let's get a closer look. Move a unit onto a sunny spot and battle to stage to collect an item.
We march. The path is set. Fortune smiles upon us. I've arrived.
I'm here.
What would you ask? As you wish.
Stronger than ever. Easy. We march. To me.
Sure thing. On it. I'm ready. Right.
You face me. bit of tricorn pride for you. Another step forth. A fine bout.
Who's my target? Understood.
The time is at hand. Excellent.
I'll take it from here.
We march. The path is set. Your villainy ends here.
I'm here too.
You got some bad luck there, crossing paths with us. But that's nothing a slit throat can't solve.
Thanks.
Little
Nice
trick
saw that.
for me.
Nope, nice try.
A fine jump.
I've reached my limit. Do you need something?
Defeat will soon be upon us.
This isn't gonna end well.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
It's not looking great.
I fear for our safety.
I have you.
The time is at hand. To me.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Come.
I'm ready to hit something. Ow!
Are you okay?
Score one for Lex.
Come then.
I'm not sure I can win this.
You face me.
Saw that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're done for!
Well, look who's playing hero.
We march on. Victory grows ever closer.
I beg of you, sirs, have mercy on a poor damn soul.
You dare speak of mercy? What of the mercy you showed all those you've robbed and pillaged?
Please, it's my sister. Back when our mom and dad passed, I was broken. An empty shell of a man. But she never left my side. Stayed right there next to me till the day she took ill herself. Started fading, and fast. I carried her, slumped around my shoulder to the best healer my coin purse could buy. But it was no use. Only thing I could do was watch her wither into dust. You ever seen that? It's a pain worse than death itself. But I didn't stop searching. Day after wicked day. Till, finally, I'd got what I asked for. But the cost of the cure would make a weaker man faint where he stood. Now, tell me, how's a guy who's never had the gold for schooling supposed to make that kind of coin? Thieving's all I'm good for, so thieving's how it had to be. Wouldn't have turned to this if I had another way.
A word, Your Highness. Somber as his story may be, you mustn't let pity cloud your judgment. Only the Town Watch can determine the appropriate sentence for his crimes. His fate is not ours to decide.
My life's square in your palms, noble sirs. Please, I'll return everything I stole if you just let me go.
I sympathize with your plight. I truly do. But even the harshest adversity does not grant license to harm your fellow citizen. Clive, escort this man to the Town Watch.
But of course, Your Highness.
Heartless bastards!
Your Highness, we have dispatched the enemy and secured the safety of the local environs. We may now proceed through this region unimpeded. Forgive me if I spoke out of turn, Your Highness. I didn't realize that's who I was fighting beside. My bow is yours to command from hereforth. Hoplite and Hunter. The hoplite in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the hunter in the back row can pick off enemies with range attacks.
Now to the key. What are you fools doing here? Don't tell me you forgot the code.
Of course we didn't. Money's the only thing tying us all together. Just so happens we make a hell of a lot less of it without you, round boss.
You dirty peck. Fine, but make it quick. I'm not keen on staying here any longer than I've got. You think I had bad liberation, rats? Just wait till you see what I've got in store for you.
Just you wait. I'm not gonna forget this. Okay, so Camel is Antelux. No. How did I do this again? Characterist. Does this need anything? Cornian sardine. Cornian trout.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done. Done and done.
Oh, let's give this to Lex.
Done and done.
And magical defense. No.
Be seeing ya.
Here you can test how units perform against each strength battle. The mock battle will begin once you select both units. This is actually a good way to practice.
Stand true! Good. Saw that.
Nice try.
So Joseph unit is still the strongest I have. We are now in Cornea. That is where we need to go. Hail there. You got a moment? Go on. Commander Travis, is it really you? Depends on who's asking. Wait, you're from the Tricorns. Sir Anne. Was just slowly ground when you left. It warms the heart to see you remember me. It's an awful shock seeing you here, Commander. We all heard you was dead. I guess I can't blame people for thinking that. How's everyone? Bruno still running the show? What you didn't hear? Whole band got loaded by Chinola. We never stood a chance. I was lucky to make it out alive, truth be told. As for the captain, he fought them tooth and nail to the very last, but got captured alone with some of the other boys. And apparently now he's fighting for Chinola, if you can believe it. Bruno would never. I figured they'd make an example out of him. Show us what happens if you fight back, but now he's running the whole region. Damn near fell over when I heard about it. That doesn't sound like him at all. Things might come south after you vanished, but I'll always hold those days with the Tricorns real close to the heart. I'm leaving that life behind me now, heading home to a family man, to be a family man. To be a family man, but I'm glad I got to see you one last time. I'll never forget your commander. I've known Bruno since my old Merc days. We even formed the Tricorns together. All the more reason we should stay and find out what's going on here. You deserve the chance to ask him yourself. I appreciate it, Alain. More than you could possibly know. Gladiators?
This former companion of yours, Bruno, was it?
From my days with the Tricorns, yes. Massive guy with an even more massive heart.
Tell me, Travis, what spurred you to desert your company?
Wasn't my call, really. My sister just up and disbanded it one day. Said she was sick of the light wages and the heavy baggage.
Baggage? What did she mean by that?
Me, apparently. My incompetence was single-handedly dragging the entire operation through the dust. Her words, not mine. So I saw red and stormed off for good. It was all I could do not to scream. Turns out sometime after I left, Bruno took the reins and got the Tricorns back galloping again.
Hence they still endure, despite your sister's best attempts to disband.
Push comes to shove, though, Bruno would never join arms with Galerius. Not by choice. He was long tired of living by someone else's creed. Even when we first formed the Tricorns, he craved independence over all else. So I'll talk to him, man to hulking man. I need to see for myself what fashioned him a mere dog in Zenoira's lap.
That man there is Bruno, yes? Yep, I got Vicky's hulking flame out from miles away. Have to wonder though, What's he doing siding with Genoa? The plan I know will never consider it. You can ask him yourself once we've reached his camp. Now then, we march at once.
The Cornian militia fights on. Who's my target? Right. The day will be ours.
They won't know what hit them.
We march. The path is set.
Sure thing. On it.
Come then. I never miss my target.
Settled.
Try me.
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
That went better than I expected. I'm ready. Understood. Do you need something?
The time is at hand. To me.
I'll pierce you clean through.
You don't stand a chance. No stopping now. Just leave it to Lex. Told you I'm awesome.
We march. The path is set.
Careful, Alain. You got a Gryphon knight up ahead. Flying units like them are really good at charging attacks from the ground. He's right, Johannes. Cavalry such as me are also quite just saber to air attacks, so see you avoid putting us against flying units if possible. Nothing a couple of arrows can fix, though assuming you've got an archer to shoot them. Making use of each class's traits will help you gain an edge in the battle to come. For example, as a flying class, Gryphon Knights have the accuracy of melee attacks from ground-based enemies. As such, they are better at dodging than other classes. However, they suffer double damage from hunters and other archer classes, and such, it's best to focus your archer fire on flying foes. I'm up then. She does. That was all yours, Rolf. I actually made the right call.
Try me. I'm ready to hit something.
Hold fast. Stand true.
That's how it's done. No stopping now. Ready. Sure thing. You got it. Take a look at that. So, what next? I'll pierce you clean through. No surprise there. I'm ready. Right. Ready. Yes, sir. Your villainy ends here.
Yeah, got me good. Got me good. Got me good.
Saw that. Let's try.
You're done.
You'll be okay. We march on. The time is at hand. To me. Do you need something?
Who's my target?
I never miss my target. Do you see now?
Come then.
What a joke.
Great. Good.
I'm ready. Sure thing. You got it. Who's my target? Heading there now.
Your villainy ends here. A fine job. You impressed?
Just keep getting tougher.
A fine bout. Onward.
Wasn't even a challenge. I'm up. Yes, sir.
Do you need something? Tis ours now.
The liberation army, you say? We're saved. We won't though. Pronounce vicious man and a cloak commander. I have a feeling you'll need this. It's not nice. By the way, you must be exhausted from all this fighting. You're more than welcome to stay in town if you need of rest. Volcan is in towns and Metaphor City. Unit will have HP and stamina at fixed intervals. This will also involve incapacitated members of the unit, so consider battle close dire.
I've arrived. I'm ready. Right.
We march. To me.
This one's mine. No stopping now. Done and dusted. Ready. On it.
Do you need something?
In service of the crown.
I'm here. Who's my target? Understood. I'm up. Yes, sir. So, what next?
Watch towers strengthen garrison units by increasing the damage and potency of their assist skills.
Try me.
Healing.
No surprise there. Keep getting sharper. I can't move another muscle. I'm ready. Sure thing.
Stronger than ever.
I'm up. You got it.
We march. path is set.
You don't stand a chance.
You face me.
This one's mine.
Come then.
Embarrassing.
Saw that.
You're done, blooded joke.
We march on. I must never yield. Victory grows ever closer.
Sure thing. Yes, sir. Ready. On it.
Splendid.
Long time no talk, Bruno. I know I did exactly leave on good terms, but... But what? I've never seen you before in my life. Come on, this isn't time for jokes. Do you see me laughing? Now enough of this, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Looks like he's really working for Genola then. I'm not certain that's all there is to it.
You face me.
You don't stand a chance.
Let's see what you've got, rebel rats.
I am with you. Can't believe this. I have you.
Score one for Lex. See, Chloe? I can do stuff. No stopping now.
I'll handle this. You've taken quite the fall from grace, big guy. But I know you wouldn't fly Zenoira's colors without good reason. So come on, out with it.
Careless fool.
Keep your distance. There's something I wish to try.
Travis? Last I remember, I was burying my axe in some lousy Zenoiran neck. Past that, it's all smoke. Figures the bastards got their hooks sunk in me.
You've got no choice but to even the score, then. They take a finger, you take the whole damn hand. Join us, Bruno. Spill their blood under the Liberation's banner.
And rub shoulders with the rat who left me in the cold? Quit kidding yourself. Days gone, you and me could have had a real go at it, even without your sister leading the charge. But now, I don't even want to look at you.
Bruno, What's all this about dissolving the company, Ren? You can't be serious.
serious as a slashed throat. The tricorns ride no further. Get it through your thick skull, Travis. I'm done dragging your dead weight around for good.
She tossed me aside like it was nothing, so I left. Wasn't interested in clipping anyone else's wings, you know?
And what? That's supposed to make me forgive you? You dumped us in a ditch when we needed you most, Travis. If only you knew the kind of dirt we ate crawling out.
You've got the right of it. I'm in no position to ask favors after what I did. But the truth is, those days we spent playing the fool were some of the best I've ever had. I'm sorry, Bruno. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Hold it. Just what do you mean, playing the fool? You're the one who was squeezing out half-brained ideas like they was yesterday's lunch.
Harsh words from the man who thinks hatching a plan means a trip to the chicken coop.
Missed this something fierce, you know. Maybe I wouldn't mind giving the old tricorns one last hurrah after all.
Alain, yeah? Thanks for having me. Gladiator. Gladiators are powerful warriors capable of hitting an entire row of enemies with a single swing. Soldier. The gladiator's high HP lets them bear enemy attacks in the front row, while the soldiers can heal them using their first aid skill. Mercenaries have begun to gather in the forts of Favorite. You can enlist mercenaries for your army by selecting higher at any fort. You should do well to bolster ranks if you find them at all lucky. We should also take this opportunity to increase the number of units under our command. You can increase your unit slots by selecting spy units at the fort. I hope Scarlet is alright. Excuse me.
So, the foal has finally ceased braying, hmm?
What are you planning to do with me?
I should think you'd already know.
I have no intention of helping you, if that's what you imply.
Your intentions matter not. Though I must say, it came as quite the surprise to hear Hodrick had set off for your derelict island. Emperor Galerius has tendered a fine reward for you, and I'll not allow it to be snatched from beneath me. I haven't an inkling how he persuaded you to follow him, but his aims are scarce different than mine own. I'd advise you against harboring any false hopes of rescue, girl.
My hopes are true as the morning sun. They'll come.
Yes, yes. A commendable show of defiance. But our mercenaries will have made short work of your friends. Worry not. You'll be freed from your burdens ere long. Once you've fulfilled your purpose, that is. In the meantime, do behave yourself, would you?
What do we have here? Make a timber. Divine shot. Is Clive, by the way, any? Clive is only level 2, so he is not any of the formations. No, he's not. Attack column enemies piercing strike. Was it this one? On this calendar, you can view which collector's spurs are available about conversations. These conversations will become available once a pair of characters is certain about level. Some about conversation provide a left heart once viewed, thus symbolizing the bond between your characters. You know, I always like climbing trees. Can't imagine this tower would be much different. Hey, I found something. Guess luck was on my side today. I can get through here. So everything was completely optional. It doesn't look like I can use this watchtower in quite some time. There's some equipment here too. Might as well take it. Is it? Do I have... Everybody is equipped. Yes. That's about the crest and blind hand shield. I expect she is an angel of the Palavian Orthodoxy.
An angel, here in Cornea. I dare say that's a rare sight.
The Orthodoxy reveres them as an extension of the Heavenly Father himself, my prince. Do try to keep your composure.
What manner of men stand before me?
I am the Knight Joseph, faithful retainer of the royal house of Cornea. Beside me is the very commander of the Liberation Army, none but the great Prince Alain.
The Liberation, you say? And I'm well aware of you, Sir Joseph. Word of your exploits has long since reached my homeland. My name is Oclese, Heaven's Wing Knight of the Palavian Orthodoxy. Swords of the Liberation. I would request a kindness from you if you can spare the time. By order of His Holiness Pontifex Errant, I've been tasked with amassing luminous gemstones, known commonly as divine shards. Those that I've unearthed, I entrusted to an old friend, a safe pair of hands who works as a cleric for the Orthodoxy. At least, it was safe. The church she shepherds, Ronmore, has been seized by a pack of brigands called the Black Talons. I turn my gaze for one ungodly moment, and look what happens! Apologies. Such a profane outburst ill befits one of my angelic stature. Regrettably, my host alone is far lacking the numbers I'd need to mount an adequate rescue.
So the Black Talons continue their treachery, even without Gamel among them to chart the course. It seems this cleric is damned without our aid. We should help however we're able.
My
My countless thanks, Prince Alain. It's as though the Father himself delivered you to me.
Redmond Church lies east of here. Simply follow the riverbank to find it. Naturally, I am yours to command in the battle ahead.
Storm's brewing, boss. That lot they call the Liberation's a step and a half from knocking on our door. What say we cut out of here before the Father sends us straight to hell? Doesn't feel right raiding a church.
We go when I say we go. Now get back to work. Those crystals aren't gonna find themselves.
Aye, boss, but what if the angel comes back?
And what if she does? Bird or broad, my arrows will bring him down all the same.
You dare draw your bowstring at Lady Oakleys? The Father's angels are akin to his very hands.
Well, I'm sure he won't mind missing a finger or two. But why don't you give him one of your little prayers if you're that worried?
The archers on the opposite shore will likely pose quite the nuisance. Might you mind dispatching them for us, Ocus? Not at all. Simply say the word and it's all be done. And Alain, I'll have you flayed soon enough.
The day will be ours.
They will know what hit them.
The Cornian militia fights on.
The time is at hand. To me.
Witness the might of an angel. I stand ready. I take to the skies.
Do you need something? Right.
I'm up. Yes, sir. This one's mine.
Come then. I'll pierce you clean through.
I'm ready to hit something.
Who's my target? Understood.
Ready. You got it.
You face me.
Nope.
A fine job.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart. Witness the might of an angel.
Try me.
I have you.
It's settled. Do you see now? Do you need something? Heading there now.
Come then.
Get done!
Good. Well fought.
Sure thing. On it.
I'm ready. Understood.
You face me. We march on. A fine bout. We march. Onward.
Ha! Last I heard, the Black Talons were the toughest guard in all of Cordia. But look. Some no-name army out there giving them a hell fight. Fine by me. Give us plenty of time to pick up a few coins while no one's looking.
Ready.
Okay.
Who's my target?
That's fine.
Heading there now.
I'm up.
Yes, sir.
Blasphemous fool. Now my fury!
How embarrassing!
As it was written. I'll never hold myself back. You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
Come then. You don't stand a chance.
Hell! No more hurting.
Score one for Lex. Just leave it to Lex. Done and dusted. We march.
Excellent.
Not bad.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Sure thing. On it. One for the good guys. Ready. Yes, sir. This one's mine. That's how it's done. No stopping now.
In service of the royal family.
We march. Stronger than ever.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
I'm up. On it.
Hey, boss, the Liberation Army is here. And they got the Prince of Konya leading the Jotsu. More like the Prince of Fools. Don't let it get to you. I have beaten gods. Don't mess with the Unicorn Overlord.
I shall hold nothing back.
You don't stand a chance.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Stand true! I have you! The battle is won! Come.
I'm ready to hit something. No stopping now. On my honor as a knight. Done and dusted. Ready. You got it. I'm ready. Who's my target?
I'll not go easy on you. May the Father watch over us. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Sure thing. On it.
I shall hold nothing back.
Anyone who's after an early death, step right up. I got more than enough arrows to go around.
Hold fast. Stand true. I fight in me yet. What would you ask? As you wish. Hoist the banners.
I don't mean to alarm you, Your Highness, but our command post is in the verge of him being captured. Either use this convenience stone or deploy further units to defend the position. Otherwise we shall surely suffer defeat at the hands of our enemy. It's game over. If your command post is in danger of being captured, prevent by withdrawing units from other places and deploying them at the command post, or by using items and conveyance stones.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
I'm ready. Right. You don't stand a chance.
What a joke.
Ha! Nope! Stop!
Ow! That's how it's done. Told you I'm awesome. I'm up. On it.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Thanks for that chunk of coal there, pal. Don't worry, I won't spend it all in one place. We seen you? Get back here, thief! It's okay, Chloe. I can always blend them over my way if you want. The provoke skill will draw targets towards the user. The skill's effect will expire if the user's unit is defeated.
Who's my target? They're beaten.
I've much room to improve.
That was easy.
Your villainy ends here.
Kids are stronger than they look. How embarrassing.
Another step forth. Victory grows ever closer.
Please, what would the Father do?
You presume to invoke our Creator's name after pillaging a place of his worship?
Listen, it's my buddy's sister. Girl's barely holding on, and he's a lifetime short of the coin a healer will cost. But then this old coot comes along, saying he'll fork up a hefty price for some of them divine crystal what's-its. Wasn't long after that, we caught wind of the motherlode they got stashed away here. Well, no ignoring that temptation.
Money for an ailing sister, hmm? That sounds familiar.
A brazen lie, spun to spare his heretical neck. Allow me to pass righteous judgment upon this sinner.
Let the man go. But know this, should you succumb to temptation again, we will not hesitate to slay you where you stand.
Spoken like true royalty. I can't thank you enough, your princeship.
You would set such a villain loose upon the world. What wicked influence has corrupted you, Alain?
Lady O'Cleese!
My dear Sharon!
The good sirs of the Liberation told me everything. I hear you sought their patronage in the hopes of ensuring my safety. You needn't worry, Lady O'Cleese. The shards you confided here remain untouched.
The shards be damned! I placed you firmly in danger's path without but a thought for your well-being. I am deeply sorry.
Please, you needn't apologize. On the contrary, this matter has cleared the doubts from my mind as though they were morning fog. Spending my days here in prayer will do naught to rid this world of the conflict which plagues it. Indeed, if I truly wish glory upon the Creator's lands, I must see it made manifest through my own actions.
If such is the journey you wish to walk, I will raise no objection.
The decision rests with you, kind prince. Might you grant me the gift of joining the Liberation?
I assure you, Alain, there are few finer healers the land over. She would prove a valuable asset, and a reliable friend.
Skilled healers such as yourself are ever in high demand. We would gladly count you among our numbers.
Oh, what joy! Such a benevolent show of trust will not go unmet. You have it on my word as a servant to the Almighty.
Thank you again for accepting me, Prince Alain. I only hope I can be of some use. Sharon joins the Liberation Army. Galelic specializes in supporting allies with healing magic. Position them in the back row to have them aid allies from relative safety. Fighter and Galelic. The fighter can defend the back row using arrow cover, while the Galelic in the back row can safely heal the fighter's wounds. Rapport Commission icons. An icon will be displayed in the overworld when the Rapport Commission becomes available. Press and select him to see where Rapport can take place. Have you come across any divine shards on your travels again, Alain? Alright, you seek them on behalf of the church, yes? indeed, and to speak the truth, I intend to leave the Heaven's Nights entirely once I've completed my task. My blade seeks to free those who suffer under Genora's reign, and there could be no better place to do so than with the liberation. So, should you ever happen upon any divine shards, I would appreciate if you let me have them. I'll be glad to help. Very well then, I shall hereby open a shop where you can exchange divine shards for sacred items. And the more shards you donate to my cause, the more items I'll be able to offer. Oh, and here, this is for helping me earlier. Now then, return to me once you've gathered divine shards. If it pleases you, my shop will always stand open to you. I actually know where to put you. Shalom goes there, hee. And then Clive. And I think that is enough for today. I will continue this next week. But thank you everybody for watching, and see you again next time, same Venot channel. Good night.